everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, hi, my name is Haley and I'm so happy you're stopping by today's video. On my channel, I love sharing tons of cleaning motivation and mom motivational videos, and in today's video, we're going to kind of do a little bit of everything. I need some cleaning to get done. I need to get my meal prep ready for going grocery shopping, to get my grocery list ready. I need to do a little bit of deep cleaning, like mopping the floors, and I need to clean the bathroom, doing some laundry, changing Waverly sheets, kind of just stuff like that. So we're going to see how much we can get done today. It's currently like 3:30. Waverly just barely is taking a nap, so I'm going to go ahead and get like the meal prep kind of ready so that when we go back in there I can get the grocery list ready, and I'm going to kind of talk to you about how I do my meal prep and everything, just so if you're wondering. But a few things that I know, well, one thing that I know I'm not going to get done today is getting my car washed. When I was at work today, a little bit before I was leaving, probably around 2 o'clock, it started downpouring rain. And I was like, well, I guess I'm not getting my car washed. But then it kind of stopped. But as I was driving, it kind of was trickling rain still. So I decided no on the car wash. And maybe Thursday, when I get done with work, I can get that done. I've been needing to get it done. And I was like, told myself I was going to get it done today. And then it was raining. And I don't want to wash my car and have it rain. So we'll wait for another day for that. I got myself a pop because I obviously need that. Not really, but I got it anyways. I need a little treat. So let's go ahead and get into how I meal prep. So we always do our meals for about 2 weeks, and I usually look at like when my husband gets paid, and then we go from there. Usually we'll have enough food, whether we've gone out to dinner or we've like gone somewhere else like for dinner at somebody else's house or something. Just had other plans. Maybe we made something at home that we weren't planning on for our meal prep, you know, kind of how life goes. So we'll usually have more than like just when my husband gets paid. Like this time we could have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 meals. Oh wait, no, 5 meals. One of them we already had, just kidding. So we could have had 5 more meals, but we like to always go grocery shopping still around when my husband gets paid, so that way we just continue to have like a little bit of extra food. So I'm gonna see how many days are like in between this pay period. We are going to be going out of town, so I am going to account that like we won't be here for those days. So I'm only going to have to plan for about 12 meals this week, and the meals that we had left over, we always like to keep some simple meals or like meals that we always have for like busy nights or if my husband works late. So we didn't have chili mac. We have country fried chicken, just like Alfredo pasta, pizza, breakfast meal, or we could have like pancakes and sausage, eggs, stuff like that. So those were the meals that we kind of had left over. And then, I can't tell if you can see that, it is so bright. So yeah, it'll just be like that, and it'll say the meals, and then I'll just kind of write out 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 until I get to 12. And I'll just think of meals that we can have. And my husband already gave me a few things that were kind of sounding good to him, so I'll make sure that we add that into what we want to have. So he wanted to have a sausage dip, and he also wanted to have stuffed peppered rice. So we're already at 7 meals for the week. And also, I just want to point out, like, if there's like 15, 16 days in the pay period, I usually only will do like 12 or 13 meals for the week, so that way it gives us a couple of meals for if we go out to dinner, because we usually end up going out to eat like once a week kind of a thing, like usually on a Friday or Saturday we end up going out. So that's what I usually plan for. So I need to come up with 4 more. We usually like tacos or like nachos, something like that, but the last like couple weeks we had tacos, so I think I'm gonna go with nachos for this next couple of weeks so that we can have something. And I also like to keep in mind, like, what items I can have for leftovers, because me and Waverly on Tuesdays and Thursdays pack a lunch. So instead of like making something at home, we usually just have leftovers for those days. So I usually try to make sure that we have a few items that we can, and we do like make lunches too if we don't have like leftovers. Like yesterday we didn't have any leftovers, so we just made our lunches, but that just makes it a little bit easier if we have leftovers. The sun's coming out. Sorry, that's probably making the lighting terrible. Oh, that's horrendous. Okay, hopefully this lighting isn't completely terrible. It's like so bright now. But I think another meal that we're gonna have is barbecue chicken. That's been like sounding good to me. We'll probably pair it with like some little mini potatoes or something, and maybe green beans too. It kind of just depends on my mood. Hopefully when we go to the store they have a bunch of produce, because the last couple times we've gone they haven't really had too much, so hopefully they do. And then another easy meal that we always like to have, like that we basically can have, is egg McMuffins. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that as well, just because I feel like life happens, and if we have just like an easy meal that we can have, then we're more likely to eat it. So I just need to come up with one more. Sometimes I usually like to try like a new recipe, or add like some soups. Kind of soup is sounding good, so I might do like taco soup, just because we're having like nachos, and I already am getting tortilla chips for that, so I'm not having to buy like a ton extra. But I think that's going to be the 12 meals that I'm going to plan for the next couple weeks. So just have chili mac, country fried chicken, pasta, pizza, breakfast, with like pancakes, eggs, sausage, sausage dip, stuffed peppered rice, nachos, barbecue chicken with mini potatoes and maybe green beans if they have them, egg McMuffins, and taco soup. But now that I have all of my meals, hopefully you can see that, I'm going to go ahead and I go through every ingredient that we're going to need, and I write it in here. And then I have another tab on my phone that specifically is for my grocery list, so I break it down into produce, if it's like a pantry item, if it's a canned item, if it's like a bread, frozen, dairy, meat, and or like just other household items. I'll make a whole list of it after, but I like to go ingredient by ingredient to make sure that we aren't missing anything and we have everything that we need for it. So I'm going to go ahead and go through all of this. I even will do that for the meals that we have, so that way as I go through I can say, okay, we need to get 4 tomatoes for our meals this week, or we need to get whatever, like 4 olives, like kind of, so we're not wasting food, we're getting what we need. I've just found that that helps us save the most money. When I get back like in the house, I'll actually go into the fridge and pantry and see how much of everything we have to see if we need more. Okay, we got the list all written out of all of the meals that we're going to have and the ingredients that go with them. I ended up cutting out quite a bit of the like meal prepping footage. That almost could be like a whole separate video. So if people really want to like see more about how I meal prep and everything, I can totally do a video like that. I know some people are probably like, we're just here for the cleaning, we could care less, but I just thought I would kind of share because I'm always curious how everyone kind of plans their meals, or if they do, and all of that. So I kind of will maybe go into more detail with the voiceover, but for now we're just getting into what cleaning I wanted to get done. So I wanted to start a load of laundry. I needed to switch the laundry that was in the washer and dryer, and then I wanted to start Waverly's clothes, and then I needed to change her sheet, so I'm going ahead and doing that. putting her new sheet on the bed, and then we're going to tidy up the living room, tackle the laundry that was in the dryer, and it actually is some of Waverly's clothes. I've been really trying to keep up on the clothes so we don't get behind, and even if they are just like small loads, I will just like run it on just a small setting. So let's go ahead and get this living room clean. So once I get all of like my meals all planned out with everything that we're going to need, I go in my pantry and I see everything that I have, and then see what all we need to buy. If we need to buy more shredded cheese, if we need to buy more eggs, if we need to buy like more olives, or stuff like that, and how many of everything. I think for this grocery list I needed to get like 2 olives. So I'll just go through the whole list and mark everything off until I have my whole grocery list, and then I'll break it down between like produce and bread, dairy, meat, frozen, that kind of stuff, and also household items. And I'll just also put some like easy lunch stuff, but for the most part, me and Waverly really just stick to leftovers. Trajan occasionally will bring a lunch with him to work, but it seems like for the most part, if he doesn't go get lunch, he'll buy something at the store like the day of. So for the most part, we really don't have to worry too much about getting specific like lunch type stuff, and even breakfast stuff. Like we'll get a few things here and there, but for the most part, we really like don't have to get too much, and we eat like relatively healthy because we end up just eating our leftovers from the next day. So that's kind of a general how we do it. You'll have to let me know how you guys do yours down below and how big of a family you have. We spent about $200 that day that we went grocery shopping, which it seems pretty average. We'll spend anywhere from like $120 to like $200. It kind of just depends on like what we need and what we need to buy. But where I was getting extra snacks and like a few other things for our trips that we're going to be going on here soon, I was like making it so it was a little bit more. But for like $200 for 2 weeks, it's not terrible with the prices. I know people that would probably spend more than we do, and we also didn't have to really buy a ton of meat, so that also saved us a ton of money as well. But we're just getting this kitchen all nice and cleaned up. If you need to get your kitchen cleaned, get up, clean with me, and you can feel so accomplished when you get it done.
I want to be daring, baby, dance the night away. I let my head down if I won. Don't you just get tired chasing fame and being pretty all the time? Doesn't sound like fun. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better, so much better. I don't fit into your parts, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your parts, beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better, I dare you to be wilder. I want to be silly, baby, dance the night away. I'll kick my shoes off if I want. Let yourself be free, and maybe you will find that there is more to life than being pretty. Honey, let's just face it. You can do better. Let me show you what a good time looks like. You can do better. So much better. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. You can. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. You don't have to hide it. Baby, let your head down. Be a little wilder. Baby, kick your shoes off. Don't hide it. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder. I don't fit into your box. Beauty queens without no flaws. You can do better. I dare you to be wilder.
In the kitchen, I did want to just get everything tidied up, do the dishes, and then I wanted to wipe down all of the appliances, and then I also wanted to sweep and mop all of the floors, so that's what you're about to see. I just haven't actually had the time to deep clean, like mop my floors in so long. I've like been mopping them, but not as great as I should, so I really wanted to take the time today and really get them mopped to get them all nice and cleaned up.
Isn't this a good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages. Show only the good sides. Always pretty smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes. Swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Keep playing my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaching sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Isn't it a big crime to get a little lost in everybody's business? Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? On and on it goes. Round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute. Taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes. Swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute. Yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Keep playing my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaching sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Isn't this a good life? Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks. Citrus in our beverages. Citrus in our beverages.
Do you prefer to use a vacuum when you're cleaning your floors or a broom? I feel like I go through spurts. I feel like sometimes I can get into like the little like crevices better with the broom just because it kind of like bends. But definitely like for more convenience, it's way easier just to pull out the stick vacuum and just quickly vacuum. So I feel like that's what I mainly do. But the one thing that I feel like any vacuum I've ever used is our little rocks from our gravel make it such a pain to use our vacuum. So that's the one thing that makes me always like to use a broom more than sorry, my neighbor I'm sitting in my car right now and my neighbor just pulled out one of their snow bikes, so I got distracted. But I always end up liking using my broom more than my vacuum just for that reason. But we're gonna get these floors all mopped up, and then I did want to go into the bathroom today and give it a really good thorough deep clean, cleaning the vanity, the mirror, the toilet, the tub, and the floors, getting all of that done.
Do you ever call back? Do you ever pick up on that phone? Stop pretending I don't know you're home. I guess not. Do you ever respond? Explain it all again, again, again. Tell me why you don't wanna be friends. I guess not. Baby, no, I don't wanna go. You know how much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it on my own. Stop crying over things I can't take back, not yet. Do I ever forget? Erase your pretty face inside my head. Wishing you the best of life instead, well not yet. Baby, no, I don't wanna go. You know how much I hate sleeping alone. I can never make it on my own. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. You, oh you, I keep wishing we'll end up together, you, oh you, I keep wishing and wishing and wishing. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Tell me how I'm gonna live my life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Tell me how I'm gonna get through. I don't wanna take another life without you. Yeah, tell me why we don't make sense. Oh no.
I'm just finishing cleaning this tub. I'm going to quickly vacuum and mop up these floors, and then the bathroom is going to be all nice and cleaned, and then I'm going to go ahead and take all of the stools down, put the rugs back in our main living area, and that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys all so much for being here and watching today's video. I hope you were able to get motivated. You were able to get maybe some ideas for your own meal prep, or just how to get started meal prepping if you're trying to just cut down your budget a little bit. But thanks again for being here. I appreciate it so much. If you enjoyed the video, please give the video a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos of cleaning motivation, homemaking, decorating, all that kind of stuff, be sure to subscribe. I'm going to have tons of that coming up here in March. Thank you guys all so much for being here, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Stay here, no, ain't gonna keep it low now. If you wanna go, let's go. Let's wrap it up and hit the road. I just got an awesome vibe, striking the winner post now. Liberty's on my mind. We've taken off. gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance.